Hey, Gordy. Wait. Gordy's not here. Maybe because Gordy's at home. Yeah, we're not home today. We're on the outdoors. Oh, what a scary place to be. Anyway, start the podcast, I guess. Okay, so now we are outside this episode because I need to get by myself. I'm out here by myself in my, I would say, beautiful school of Clovis West, but it is not beautiful at all. It is there. I'm sitting at a table by the amphitheater, by a field, outside the cafeteria, which by a clock tower, which is almost a few feet away from a gym. And also a class building. So really, the word beautiful gets tossed around, but when it comes from in here, it still means nothing. I also got a crappy cough. And this isn't really, it's a big school, but it's a small school. It's really small. Smaller compared to Buchanan. My God, that place is huge. Anyway, so we're doing this outdoors because I need to get by myself, and since everyone's at my house, family members are piled up at my house, I wanted to get all by myself. And here I am by myself in the great outdoors. And I rode my bike here, which it's hard. I almost got hit. I get hit by a car, but I made a driver very angry. Probably because I haven't ridden a bike in, I don't know, 9 months, so can't blame me. I every time I ride my bike, I go through these phases of riding my bike. I have to check behind me because there's just a lot of noises. Riding my bike, I just have to reteach myself because I go through these phases in every year where I go, I want to ride my bike, and I ride my bike, and I stop for a while because something stops me. Cold weather. No, not even cold weather, because it's the middle of winter, or it's starting to become winter. It's barely turning. It's something. Okay, it's something. And getting cold. Cold doesn't really help. The cold doesn't really stop me. Usually something happens where I just stop. Not marching season. I feel like it is, but there's other reasons. Something bad. Oh, a leaf fell. Something bad happened. The last time I rode my bike, that put me down. I'm I don't want to ride my bike anymore. And I never ridden my bike since then. And that was a few months ago. That wasn't actually. It wasn't 9 months since I rode my bike. It was that was around. I'm gonna say August, but it's somewhere in July, I think. So I had to reteach myself. Some guy honks the horn. I'm I am charging up because the other side of the street, there's a bike lane, but I'm not totally sure there's a bike lane. So what I have to do is I gotta hurry across the other side. So I'm going against traffic, which isn't the brightest thing to do, but considering the other side didn't have a sidewalk in commission and it was under construction, I had to go on the other side of the street and go. Not the smartest idea, people honked at me, but in my defense, I'm barely relearning how to ride a bike. And I have this phobia, when I go across the street and there's nothing there, that I might get hit by a car. It's just phobia. It's called, dying. Diophobia. It's nothing I really want to go through because, I heard dying hurts sometimes. So I really did not want to go across the entire street, and yeah, so, man, I think I got the cough from last week, because last week, if you didn't know, I did the entire podcast without water. I just used the restroom, and that was it. Don't know why I'm too deaf. Why? This is why I like the outdoors. Anyway, a reason why I didn't do the podcast. I don't know what. I just didn't grab a piece of water. And now I'm like, I woke up the next few days with like a bad sore throat, and I start coughing. I'm still coughing. I have a feeling it was due to the freaking no water thing, which hurts. And like I hurt to swallow, and I couldn't do half the things I wanted to because my damn throat. Sorry about my language. But like, no. There's a plane passing by. You guys can hear the plane, huh? No, don't worry. We're not doing a podcast or anything. You want to keep like, you want to hurry, plane? Now I have like 2 balls of water with me. That's cool. So, yeah. Oh, wow. So, I guess the plane's gone. What was I? So I had to relearn, and it's usually, there's like 2 times where I ride my bike during, I call it my biking season. Number 1 and season 2. Season 1 usually starts around like, yeah, it originally started around like summertime, like July 4th, in the week of 4th of July, somewhere around there. And then like I've been doing it, I usually stop somewhere in August or July. And then now I'm starting up again my biking season. Around the time I start a lot later during the winter season, but now I'm just starting a little earlier. I think. Yeah, it's around earlier. And, I'm trying that again. So, okay, that's like a weird introduction to have. It's already at the 5-minute mark. So let's go on with our week. Or my week. Really, your week. Do you run the podcast? You don't? Let's not listen to your week. Let's listen to my week. Because I'm a jerk. I am a jerk. I am not a jerk. People are jerks. People in the world are jerks. Oh yeah, so what happened in my week? My week, go. My week. I am lost. Okay. So, what's a good way to describe it? I lost my gold. Okay, if you don't know what I mean, I have an Xbox, and my gold, like, membership to play online ran out. So I haven't really, again, like, I have these, like, trials, like, my Halo 4 14-day gold trial, but that's, like, not the full thing. It's just, like, you play online, and that's about it. You don't get, like, deals or, like, free games every month or anything. You just get that. So I haven't really, like, been playing a lot of games for some reason. I have watched a lot of movies, actually. Quite a few movies, and, like, what movies did I watch? Oh yeah, I watched Jackass 2. I don't know, for the 1,000th time. I also watched Watchmen for the 1,000th time, also. And I also watched The Iron Giant. Oh my god. Every time I watch that movie, I cry. Because, even though the ending is happy, and he doesn't really die, it's still a sad freaking movie. Like, yeah. Okay, it's been like a decade or 2 since... it's been more than a decade since Iron Giant came out, so I'm just gonna spoil it. I mean... It's been long, like, it's Saw's, the original Saw's 10th anniversary. Like, I think they released that in theaters. I'm pretty sure they did. Did they? Like, so it's like a few weeks ago was Saw's 10th anniversary. So, it's been a while since Iron Giant. It came out in 1998. So, I'm gonna spoil it. If you don't, I'm gonna give myself a 2-minute thing. So skip at like 10. Skip to 10. Exactly 10. Or just Okay, I'm gonna start at what it's gonna be 9, but I don't know what's gonna be. Just okay. You know what? I'm just gonna spoil it here, okay? Because if you haven't watched the movie, go watch the movie. But so I'm just gonna go now. Okay, okay. I'm gonna start at 45. It might be 45 on you, probably not. So I'm gonna say now, and you're gonna count to 30 seconds, and I can go from there. If you're lost, okay. And now, okay, so in the Iron Giant, he explodes, but remember at the end, all his parts go back to Antarctica where he is, and they get like put back together, so he's kind of alive, and that was the thing. So now when I watch like Guardians of the Galaxy, when Groot explodes, I would say it's not the first time Vin Diesel has voiced a character and has exploded to save a bunch of people and manages to still be alive. So yeah. Okay, so spoilers are up. Because that's what I wanted to say, because that's like a huge, my god, my throat, part of the entire movie. It's that little movie. Nah, and that's the time where WB was successful and wasn't. Because around the same time, Batman and Robin came out. And that is like not a good time for WB to be WB. So, like, all the animated films, especially animated Batman films, worked, and Batman and Robin just shoved everything in the toilet. And it was just the worst. So, yeah, it was just a catastrophe. And I watched, like I said, I watched Watchmen for like the 1,000th time. Oh my god, I love Watchmen. And like the ending's still fuzzy. Like, okay, did we jump forward into the future and like Alan Moore or somebody find Rorschach's journal and decide to make a comic about it, or is it like something they put in the paper, or what? I'm always confused on that part. I don't know if it takes place like it takes place in the same universe, but man, wow. But I'm not really entirely sure if it's the same like thing. Because I know in the Watchmen universe, Batman exists, but Bruce Wayne and the Wayne family exist, but Batman exists in a comic book because Night Owl saved Bruce Wayne's parents from getting shot at the same time, so at like that point. So that's just the funniest thing now. Batman doesn't exist, but he's a he's a comic. He's like a comic in the series. I always find that hilarious. Watchmen's a good. If you ever like, if we were in Seawalk on our way from a few weeks ago for my podcast 3. That exact day, I was recording the rest of that. We were at Seawalk, Universal Studio, and we were frantic. There's a Dark Horse store, had a lot of comics, graphic novels, and manga. We were looking all over the place for a copy of Watchmen. We got before Watchmen. We didn't get Watchmen, which sucked. We didn't even get before Watchmen. We picked up Batman Nightfall. Good read, too. It's also a good read. But, like, does no comic store have Watchmen anymore? Because I really want to read Watchmen. I watched the movie. I read the opening few chapters to Watchmen. I never finished Watchmen, or never read Watchmen. I finished Watchmen a dozen times. So, yeah. Okay, I'm back. I had to drink more water. It's just the thing in my throat, thanks to last week's podcast. I should be better by now. Next week. And, I don't even think I'm alone anymore. Okay, so, I'm just gonna, okay, since I'm outdoors and I have to pee, I'm just gonna take a break here, and I'm going to, there's a bird flying, and I'm gonna pee, and I'll be right back, so. Okay, another thing that happened one week is I can barely open doors. I'm just gonna tell this quick story, and then I'm just gonna go on with news, but I just need to tell this, 2-minute story. So, on Friday, we were hanging out, it was lunch, and I was hanging outside in the band room, like I always do, and with my other friends, and okay, and this family comes up to us. I'm like, hello, family. What do you need? And this family's like, how do you get into the gym? Well, I'm a smartass. Sorry for my language. But I tell them, well, you go around the building. You grab the door. And you pull the door. me go inside. She's like, oh yeah, thank you. I'm like, okay. So me and my other friend, Abby, which is Logan's girlfriend, if you remember Logan, like looks at me and starts laughing. And I'm like, why? Because you just told him how to open the door. I'm like, oh, I guys, like, it's not a hard thing to do because you go up to door, you grab handle, and you pull open. She's like, you forget to turn the knob. I'm like, oh, well, And so apparently, according to Abby, I do not know how to open doors. I'm not stupid, I just don't know how to open doors. I'm like the aliens from Signs. I can't open a door. But in my defense, doors, these ones just get pulled. Some of them do. Some of them have the knob, which never made sense. Like this building to a classroom here gets pulled, but the door over, it gets like turned. You have to turn the knob, which never made sense. So according to my friend Abby, I can't open doors, which is dumb. She's not dumb, I'm dumb. I'm the dumb person. Okay, wait, I think it's the baseball stadium that goes by, because this school is so closer together. It's too close. I can hear the weasel. I can hear a cricket from a bush that's like 4 feet away from me, which is the... It's so close, but it's so far. Okay, so I'm just gonna get into news. I'll be right back. Okay, so does anybody remember? I know you will. I don't even know. I don't even need to ask it. Okay, so everyone remembers Goat Simulator. So there's this new free expansion DLC for Goat Simulator, which is an MMO. Which makes me ask the question, why wasn't this here? This would be the first thing I think Goat Simulator would have. And that's an MMO DLC. And, like, that'd be the first thing I would want in a game like Goat Simulator that has, like, a sprawling community like that. I'm surprised that hasn't happened earlier. So, now we have goats all together, and it's just gonna be havoc. I know it's gonna be like that. And it's an MMO, not even like a multiplayer, like, server type thing. No, it's an MMO. Or it's gonna try to be. It is, because Goat Simulator is still a lot, and there's gonna be a lot of people. There's probably still people playing it. It's like I need to play it. Shoot, I haven't touched it because I don't have a PC. So yeah, it's okay. Let's see what the description for Goat Simulator says. My throat's bad. It is. Okay, let me just drink some water. Oh my god, I didn't read the entire. Okay. It reads, the free DLC expansion that's MMO simulation so good you'll think it's real will be released on Steam November 20th, 2014. In an effort to perfectly simulate an MMO, the expansion includes 5 classes. Those classes are Warrior, Rogue, Magician, Hunter, and Microwave, ? I'm still, nah. So, this is just taking your insanity and doubling it. And trust me, I know a lot about insanity, but have something like this. It just, nah. It doesn't, like, nah. Nah. And so, like, it's like this thing where it's Goat Simulator, okay? It's still Goat Simulator, but it's an MMO of all the classes. That's supposed to, I know it's supposed to be more chaotic, but at the same time, I had something. Like I had something. At the same time, it's just taking your craziness and doubling by 5 to make your fans happy, which isn't bad. But I hope they don't, like, drown it in this, because trust me, stuff like this wears off real quickly. Like, it wore off a Saints Row 4 quickly, because, I mean, like, I remember Saints Row 3 had 3, multiplayer, not multiplayer packs, expansion packs. Which were memorable. As with, Saints Row 2, but Saints Row 4, I can't really remember other than, like, I think it was, if this was a DLC pack, Cat Out of Hell. Oh, no, that's a standalone game. That's what you play as Giant Cat. That's a standalone game. And that's just, yeah. I should talk about that on another day because this is just weird to talk about. And it's just sorry, I'm coughing. It's just like if you like it wore off Saints Row 4 because Saints Row 4 tried to do that like a lot with its DLC packs, and none of them were as memorable as Saints Row 3 because Saints Row 3 just makes sense. It was like I know one of them was like you made this Gangsters in Space film. I can't remember what. There's two, and then there's like Trouble with Clones, which is like all like deformed versions of Johnny Gas clones. That was pretty cool, but I can't. I don't remember the. I know there's another one. It was like man, if someone can help me out, that'd be great, but I can't remember it. Here, I should look it up. But like I say, it wears off real quickly, and yeah. Oh, Geki Bowl 4. Oh yeah, Geki Bowl VII, that's 7. I count. Yeah, it was memorable to a point because there was a thing based around it, but it wasn't good. And then the Gangsters in Space, of course, and yeah. So, like, I hope it doesn't really wear off too quickly because it would be a shame if it did. Because, like, games like Saints Row 4 tried to be crazier, and that were... I know there's a Christmas special DLC for that, but, yeah. They're making... no, that's not talking. Okay, so, spoilers for us. Far Cry 4. There's an alternate ending to the entire game. Which is achieved in the first 13-15 minutes, and this is the opening to the game. Is Far Cry 4 is okay. You know how like every Far Cry game, or most of them do, at least the last two. Because I remember, I forgot. No, 2 was you as a person, like a mercenary, going into Africa and trying to take out a warlord. So. That was your own free will. Far Cry 1 was a guy who was supposed to protect and find this reporter, so that was out of his own free will, too. And so, Far Cry 4 starts out as you get captured, right? Like Far Cry 3, and the main bad guy who's. Like I said about Far Cry 3, it's just you put a psycho bad guy. So this psycho bad guy, who's in the game shorter than Boss was in the last one. What's the word? Oh yeah, he like leaves you, and he's like, I have to take a call for for a minute, and then if you wait there for 13 to 15 minutes, which is okay time, he comes back and like lets you go, saying like, "Oh, thank you for being a gentleman, waiting," and just lets you go. That hasn't happened. No one has that anymore, and he just lets you go. That's just the funniest thing, because you can beat the game, and like now you can beat the game in 15 minutes. So to people who say, "Hey, Ground Zeroes is short," just I'm joking, but still, that's just a funny thing. And I just want to give it credit for that, because if you left while he was taking the call, that triggered the entire game. So you play the game if you leave. Oh, there's leaves falling all over the place. And it's really cool because that's just really, like, you can just, like, forget to pause the game while you're playing it, and you pee, and you're there for, like, 15 minutes, take out the trash, you do all this, and you're just there, because okay, I'm in no real danger. And you come back and the credits start rolling, and you'll be like, I wasn't here! I miss Frank. So, like I said, it was, should I do that? No, I should do that. I should totally do that. I'm gonna do it. it's just been this, like, I don't know how to explain it. I'm running out of ideas right now. Things to say about this. Because it's only, we're about to hit halfway of the entire podcast. And I'm like, hey, I still have time. So, what was the words I'm looking for? Just a second. Because if you just leave, you play the entire game. Which, from Far Cry 3, let's just talk about Far Cry 3, has been seemingly greater than the game that was released a week ago, which is Assassin's Creed Unity, which is stupid. It's just a better game, I guess. And, it's just strange how it performed better, and it was locked at perfect 30. And people liked it a lot. No one really gets on. That's the thing, though. I hate Assassin's Creed for all it's worth nowadays, but like, now I'm starting to see a pattern with people, which is the dumbest pattern in the world. Back then, it used to be a bad game was rated on a rating scale of 0 to 5, right? And occasionally 6, but mostly 5. Nowadays, it's like 7 or 7.5 or lower than a 7.5 or sometimes 8.5 and lower. That proves it's a bad game, which is the dumbest thing I've heard. Which is said by a bunch of people. It's said by the internet now. Destiny got its thing by like 70-something point something. Now, and I like Destiny a whole lot. By the time I play, I like it. I'm still playing it now. And like, we're at the halfway mark. Just because it didn't live up to expectations, which I understand, I get. But you gotta give them credit. They were disobeying Microsoft's will to always make Halo nothing but Halo, which is douchey. You should make them make whatever they want. So they just escaped from that. So I'll give them credit. So you can't, and they didn't really have a lot of assets because they made the game and they need to find a publisher, and Activision did, but Bungie just used a lot of the Halo money on that game. And considering, Halo has this thing where a new game comes out, people will play it for a year or a few months, and then I'll see nobody or barely anybody on the playlists or servers anymore. Like, this happens a lot. I brought a second water bottle. And, it's happened a lot where I go into a game and I'm like, no one's really here, and it hasn't been that long since the game came out, so people should stop playing it for a while. That's why I like the Master Chief Collection a whole lot, because people will play that a whole lot. Because that's like 4 games. Anyway, so basically, what I'm reaching out to is, I hate that. Now what I'm reaching out to is like, where was I? What I was talking about Far Cry. Yeah, I forgot what I was talking about. People aren't playing because yeah. So it's just like a thing that just leaves out the way, and thought there was something right there. I'm losing my train of thought. I was talking about Far Cry, wasn't I? Just straight up? Okay, yeah, it was a better game. Yeah. Far Cry, yeah. There's no... dang it, I forgot what I was talking about. I don't know why, because I had to get the freaking water bottle out of my bag. Hate this. Talking about Far Cry, I'm losing my train of thought. I'm stupid. Let's see, I was talking about Far Cry, like the perfect 16. Game like Halo. Oh yeah, but like I said, because that money doesn't entirely roll in all the way from people who play Halo. So now a bad game is like 7.5 and lower. As much as I hate Ubisoft and games that don't live up to expectations, I don't think it's considered a bad game. Well, Unity of course is, but that's different. Unity deserved lower than 7.5, but it's just a bad thing now. I don't like it. This is more on the internet side than anything else. And, I just don't like where it's going. I don't like the direction it's taking, and I hope people stop that. But Far Cry 4 has been like 90s, so that's really good. It's not nominated for anything this year, I don't think. Oh yeah, Best Shooter, and I'm talking about Jeff Keighley's awards because, to my knowledge, the only awards that are going to be major. Not that I'm not a particular fan of Jeff Keighley, but it's going to be a thing. And God. And I need to okay, I'm gonna finish the story up. Then I need to quit, and I need to go home because it's getting dark, and I'm going to finish the podcast there because I got like 20 minutes. So okay, I'm gonna finish up this minute, and it's just now that I think Ubisoft is, because this is running on PC I'm talking about, and it's just working this way. Far Cry 4 looks better than Unity a whole lot, I believe. And Far Cry 4 has this cool thing where if you play on PlayStation 4, and if you and your friends have PlayStation Plus, which is like their version of Xbox Gold, if one of them has the game, you can literally, other people can play that game up to like 16 players. So like if you want to do co-op, your friend can come in for free because you have the game, which is a cool feature. I like a lot. So yeah, I'm just gonna stop right now, and I'll be right back. 3, 2. Okay, everyone, I'm back in the sanctity of my home. I just had to. It was starting to get dark outside, so I just wanted to stop that cough. I just wanted to get back, and now I have now I'm back. Now that I'm back, what was I gonna say? I can go on my news. So my next piece of news we have is a is a thing for oh yeah. So remember when I said I don't have gold anymore? Well, if you have an Xbox One and you have gold this Saturday, or what was yesterday, but this Saturday, it was you get Sunset Overdrive for free. So if you don't know what Sunset Overdrive is, Sunset Overdrive came out like a few weeks, 2 weeks ago, and it's this open world game. And it's kind of like Saints Row if you think about it, but with like more acrobatics and stuff. And the thing about Sunset Overdrive is it just recently came out. So if you had gold this weekend, you got the game for free. It was just for the entire day, which is cool, amazing. I'm not even being sarcastic. It's a really cool deal. You get the entire game for free if you had gold that weekend. A recent game that everyone seems to like. I played a little bit at my friend's house, and I like it. It's a funny game. It's a really competent little third-person shooter, and I like it a lot. So, basically... God, what was I gonna say? God, what was I gonna say? I forgot. So during this, like, it's a good game, and this is just shows that like Xbox is starting to get real cool and clean with their free game system, which is cool. Because I remember it's kind of like their game for golds, but now it's game for gold for a day, and now it's a recent game. This isn't gonna be like an everyday thing. I actually am thinking right now that this just happened this one time for reasons I don't know why, which is weird. It just happens. Not a bad thing though. And no, it's just that you can look at this and you can go, it's not Microsoft's doing an entire 360, no pun intended. It's a cool little thing. So, got my cough. I think it's a really cool thing that they're doing, and I enjoy it kind of. I hope that keeps happening. I hope it doesn't stop. Okay, so our next bit of news is from Good Old Games and their sale. If you don't know what Good Old Games is, it's a digital distribution service for the PC, mainly focusing on some old games and some new. They have no DR. Their DR. How do I put this? What I'm getting at is they're Valve's cousin that's just as good, but mostly overlooked. They're a really good distribution little thing, and I really think that what's the word I'm looking for? No, it's just God. What am I looking for? I'm looking for words. I'm thinking my brain's not working. I've been sick, so I'm thinking is so Good Old Games is like Steam, but it's not like I wouldn't say better, but it's really good. So what I'm getting is it's their full sale. Their full sale happened, and ends November 25th. So it's the 23rd. So we got like 2 more days. So their 2014 DRM free Big Fall sale includes tiles Fez, which you don't know. It's like a 3D, 2D platformer kind of thing, where your triggers control the planes of the game, which is really cool because it's like in like a cube, like a giant tower thing, and you go around the tower trying to get to a certain point, which is cool little thing. It's on the PS4. Tales of Monkey Island, which is a fairly oldish kind of game. Well, I'm talking about the first one. I don't know what they mean by it. I think that's the first one. And it's really this kind of like it's a point-and-click adventure game by LucasArts. Before Disney shut them down for some stupid reason, and they've been doing this. They've been doing a series called Tales of Monkey Island, which is like a real funny little games. They're really cool. Deus Ex. I'm not sure which one, but I'm pretty sure it's all 3. And so Deus Ex, you know what Deus Ex is, a first-person role-playing game. And yeah, I think a lot of people know what that is. The Witcher 1 and Witcher 2. Witcher, if you don't know what it is, it's this third-person role-playing game where you play as like a monster hunter kind type of guy, and you hunt down monsters and you kill them. And witches, as the title would suggest, and you're part like some thing. You're part of this like group called the Witchers, and yeah, you get the point. And more. So go if you have some cash to spare. I mean, these are some good deals. What's this say? Tex Murphy 1 through 5, the Pandora Deluxe pack is $8 off. It used to be 35.96 cents. Now it is $7.16. Or Carmageddon, which is a really controversial game, is now at $1.99. Oh, now it's expired, but yeah. Yeah, so Hotline Miami was at $1.99, so that's pretty cool. So like I said, if you got some money to spare, just throw that in there and start watching or playing games. Because Go Games, really cool. They're the people who made that slog of a oh my god, I keep hitting the desk. Slog of a game, mobile game, Dungeon Keeper, and released all 3 for free. So that's really cool. So good on you, Good Games. Good on you. Okay, so here's the big piece of news. Okay, so there's this group on the internet called Derp Trolling, and they're hackers, just cyber attackers, hackers, harassers, people. There's this group of people who leaked the PlayStation Network, the 2K Network, and Windows Live user information. Now let me give you the rundown. In a move to pressure game companies to update their servers and prevent cyber attacks, a hacker group named Derp Trolling has posted thousands of usernames and passwords from PSN, 2K Games, and Windows Live. And the letter reads, "Dear Internet, The following is a very small portion of Lord Gaiman, oh my god, and the rest of his glorious raids across the high seas of the internet, the group said. The document they released contains info of the 2,131 PSN users, 1,473 of Windows Live users, and 2,002K Game Studios users. But they say they have access to a lot more data, around 7 million usernames and passwords, which have not been leaked yet. The group also claimed, oh god, really? The group also claimed responsibility for a double DDoS attack on Blizzard's World of Warcraft servers last weekend. Oh my god. So, oh man, this is a big attack for the PSN too. So basically, if you don't know what they're talking about, it's just some trollers and hackers, and they've been just releasing people's passwords and internets to accounts everyone on the internet. I hope a lot of you guys don't really do anything bad with these accounts, because I know there's some good people out there. But that's not going to stop 30% of people who might. A few years ago, if you don't know, PSN was hacked and was down for days, what seemed like a month or two. And, it was just this thing that went down and people got hacked. My family, or at least my dad's, stuff was found and, taken, but luckily there is no, credit card information on that. It was from my PSP, because I had PSP. PlayStation Portable. So, I'm reading this now, 2K, which I know have their own little thing, and Windows Live, which I know people still use, also leaked. And that's a lot of numbers. It's a lot of 2,000 for 2K game studios. It's probably all of them, because I don't think anyone really uses that. And, yeah, but still... That's just the thing. Last week, World of Warcraft was unplayable. We thought it was because of buggy release. I guess it's because of these guys. Just to pressure them to update their servers? That's stupid. Dude, come on. It's going to get updated at one point. It's not going to get updated right at the split of a finger snap. And they're just trolling because they're talking about Gaiman. And Gaiman's one of my role models, but I think Kojima's a better role model for some reason. And I just really look at this and go, it's really dumb. First off, how would PSN should learn their freaking things again? Because if it's just easy to hack, I'm not really And then they send a letter, and this is just stupid. This is just stupid. The people who hack this just don't die, but just quit. Just get off the internet and be useful. Plant a garden. Help an elderly person. Don't hack, then release information, please. That's dumb. No, that's a waste of time. But seriously, people work hard to do the things they do on the internet. Don't leak it because you want better updates. And you should get mad, but don't get mad at this. Why don't you attack Ubisoft? Attack Uplay. Attack Origin. Attack Uplay and Origin. Do that. I'm not going to fully endorse it, but I'm going to give you an idea. Just do that because they're the culprits. Ubisoft and EA. Don't do it on PSN because PSN's a huge network. It's half the time it's not really their fault. And then when people don't update their games or their servers. And don't blame 2K. Well, blame 2K because 2K. Oh my god. And the pre-sequel, really, 2K? The pre-sequel? That doesn't sound like a cash-in or anything. See, and Windows Live, I don't really... Windows Live makes sense. They're not really bad people. They're trying to be good, and they kind of succeed in some ways, but just don't do that, guys. Come on. Like I said, try Uplay or Origin. Try attacking them, please. They're the culprits here. They should update their games. They have crappy game releases. You think we're just going to fly over Broken Field 4 and ask Creed Unity? Come on. Don't attack the people. Come on. Just like you and me. that we happen to be better. Um, yeah. Alright, so, just, you guys, change your passwords if you have a password out there. I would change mine, but I forgot, I remember mine, but I've been inactive for my PSP for like, 3-4 years? I don't really have anything much on there, so, guys, come, we're gonna get through this. Trust me, we are gonna get through this. Okay, so I'm gonna take a little break here, and I'll be right back. Okay, so in the event of people who send me questions, I did have, I have a few questions from people who asked me, who emailed me, so I'm just gonna answer those real quickly. That's really cool ideas. Let's see. These are anonymous. They want to be kept anonymous. Because apparently they thought it'd be embarrassing. I don't know why. It's okay. But like I said, if you put your questions in the comments below, I will answer them on the next podcast around this time. And so here we go. Do you prefer to cook or order takeout? Do you prefer cook or takeout? Takeout, because I know how to cook, and cooking's good and all, but recently I've had a lot of cooking, and I just want something from the outside world now. That'd be cool, I guess. Because I have too much home cooked food, and I understand why, especially with Thanksgiving coming up. I just want a burger for somewhere or something. I don't know. Not that the food here is good; it's great, better than takeout, but I just really want something different. I don't know. What did I want to be when I grew up? Ooh, I wanted to be a lot of things. There's a time where I wanted to be an actor, then a director, then a lawyer, and now I want to be a game creator. Now I want to be a director. Now I want to be a lot of things. And if I want to, I better clean up my act and get into college and stuff. Whatnot. Yeah, I mean, that's just like the thing I need to do is just do that. Do the thing you're supposed to do, officer. Do it now. Let's see. Dang it, this is just from the freaking, like, my internet's really slow today. Oh wow. Who was the last person that you called or texted? I'm not gonna answer that. I'm sorry. So it's 3. God, internet. Oh God. What is the best part of your day? Oh, this is hard. It's not towards the end, but it's like at like the 3. It's like the 2 o'clock, the 1 o'clock to about the 4 o'clock type of thing. Because it's when things are like starting to rev up, and then things start to go down. I'm like, So, oh my God. Oh man. Just waiting for this. Oh God, this is somebody's been listening to my podcast. Question 5, last question for some reason. What's the worst part about being your gender? Easy, being in the friend zone. You guys totally dictate that. You girls totally dictate if a guy goes there or not, and that's just the worst feeling in the world. And just it does happen to girls, but it happens to guys most. Trust me, it hurts. Don't do that, officer. But still, that's the thing that sucks. Is we can ask, we can do all these things, but in the end of the day, we get stopped by that. Depending if we're a nice guy or not. Like for me, I'm a nice guy, and I'm in the friend zone. Look at that. Look how that kicks you in the face. That kicks everyone in the face. That's a kick in the face. Stop kicking me in the face. My face is not to be kicked. Please, stop. What are you doing? What's wrong with you? Let me see if I can refresh this and see. Oh, wait. Oh, I missed one. Oh, well, there goes being professional. Now I gotta wait for this to load. Oh, what is the worst movie that you've seen? Ugh. Oh, the worst movie. Oh God, the worst movie. What was the worst? I was going to say Dragon Ball Evolution, but there are things worse than that. I was going to say The Room, but The Room is. God. Why couldn't the question be the most overrated film I've watched? Dang it! What's the worst? I watch a lot of bad movies. Trust me. I need to clear out my desk because there's a cockroach. And so, like, in reality, I'm checking out my things now to see if there's cockroaches. So basically, I went, God, what is the worst movie I've seen? This is not even cool. Not Transformers. Transformers are guilty pleasure films. They're not bad. So there's not really such thing as a bad. Oh, easy. Jack and Jill. I'm sorry. I'm totally absent-minded. Jack and Jill's the worst film I've seen ever. And the rest of the world can agree with me. Oh my God. It worked with Glenn and Glenda. It's not going to work with Jack and Jill. It's not going to happen. Not going to happen. There's not. So basically, that's the end of the podcast. I guess there's no real like elsewhere to stop. But now that I'm out of news, and I hope next week isn't going to be a slow week like this one. So yeah, I'm gonna leave. Hope you all miss me. I'll miss you guys. Please don't forget me. Please. I'm only human. All I want to do is fly.